everybody, how are you doing? Mrs. Jordan here, and we are going to be doing something really cool today. We are going to be drawing a unicorn silhouette that is also geometric. I threw in some crazy words, but it's really easy. Basically, we're going to start by drawing a unicorn head, and just like how we did in the other drawings previously, we're going to draw some shapes first that are going to create the unicorn, and then we're going to erase them later. So the very first shape is you're going to draw a circle right smack dab in the middle of your paper. Next, a little bit to the side and down is going to be a smaller circle, and that's going to make up the head. And I'm just going to connect those two circles so that I can kind of see how big the head is going to be. And now I'm going to draw my ear, and it's basically a leaf shape. It goes up to a point and down back to the head. And there she is. Woohoo! Next, we are going to draw the neck. And I'm doing this in pencil just in case we mess up. I say that because that line isn't really going to stay there. I'm going to kind of move it over in a little while. I also made a kind of wavy line at the end just to kind of give a definitive line as to where I'm going to stop drawing the horse head. And next I'm going to start drawing the beautiful mane. And let me just talk to you guys a little bit about what a silhouette is. So silhouette is actually a French word, and it means outline. And I know I've talked about this in my classroom, but in case you don't know, have you ever been driving somewhere and you look out the window and it's like sunset? The sun has like just set, the sky is super, super orange, and you see a tree that's in front of you, but you can't really see any details, it just looks black. Well, that's what a silhouette is. So we're really not going to be worrying about the details inside of our little unicorn head. We are just going to be focusing on the outline. And for the horn, I drew a long triangle, and then I'm just going to make it kind of bumpy because I was looking up pictures of unicorns, and typically they have like swirly horns. And so I was just going to look at the outline of that, and it is kind of bumpy looking. So there we go. Do you see how I made a little mistake on the mane over there? Literally, don't worry at all because we're going to be erasing everything, and like I said, we're not really focusing on what's happening on the inside so much as the outline. And I'm just going through my picture and I'm erasing every single pencil line that's inside of the horse head. I'm also cleaning up that triangle line too. But I'm really erasing every single line on the inside so that an outline is all that's left. Okie dokie, so now I'm going to take my straight edge, or my ruler, and I'm going to start by making a whole bunch of lines. And this is how you use a ruler. I'm going to place the ruler down on my paper, just in any direction, nothing in particular. And my left hand, which is the hand I don't use to write with, I put it down, I figure out what angle I want to have the line, and then with my left hand, I'm still pressing down, and my right hand, the one that I draw with, I'm just going right up against the ruler and making a line. And it should be perfectly straight. And guys, you're going to be making a whole bunch of lines only on the inside of our unicorn. And I tried to make as many triangles as possible. Remember, a triangle is a shape that has 3 sides and 3 points. Now, remember that big long word I said, geometric, at the beginning? Well, triangles and any shape that has points or spikes is called a geometric line. There's 2 types of shapes, geometric and organic. Organic would kind of be the outline of my unicorn. It's not really a particular shape, it just kind of is a little bit free-flowing, isn't super pointy or anything. Like a circle would be an organic shape, but triangles, squares, any other shape with a point is considered geometric. And we're focusing on geometric shapes on the inside of our unicorn. So I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. I'm just making a whole bunch of lines. You don't wanna make too many because it'll make your life harder whenever we go to actually start coloring this guy in. But fill it up. After you're happy with the amount of lines that you have inside of your unicorn, you're happy with the amount of geometric shapes, you're then going to start filling in all of these little shapes that we created. Now, I want you to choose whatever colors you want. I chose what I thought were unicorn colors, which are like purples, pinks, and a little blue. And I'm just going to choose a place to start. I chose the middle. You can choose anywhere. And the best way to do this is if you outline the shape that you want to color in and then fill in your shape. Do you see how slow I'm doing it? I'm not scribbling. I'm just coloring it in nicely, making sure no white paper is showing. You can do this with colored pencil, marker, paint, whatever you have will work just fine. This cat is named Tiny. She's my other cat. I have two. And she was obsessed with the smell of the markers for some reason. I don't know. She's a weirdo. But don't worry. Just because she kind of moves out of the way, she's still watching me intensely. So I'm completely colored in, and now I'm just gonna go with a black marker. This part is completely optional. You don't have to do this. If you like the way it looks, that's cool. But I just couldn't help myself. I'm gonna take a black marker, and I'm just going to outline my unicorn. Mentioned this before, but it's really important for artists to sign and date their artwork. So I want you to start doing that too with every single drawing that we do. It's really cool to look back on all of the artwork that we created together. And then guys, we're done with this project. Thank you so much for hanging out and doing some art with me. I miss you. I love you. I hope you have a fabulous day. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye!